so beautiful, especially when we go, lots of different vocal qualities going on this. Kia ora and welcome, my name is ZoeStibi and I am your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Billie Eilish with Birds of a Feather, We Can Stick Together, Baby, from the Grammys. Now, please watch this video ASAP because the lady from the Grammys hates me and she made me delete all of my Grammys content, but I'm going to defy her. Please don't give me another copyright strike though. We will try and make lots of stuff. So let's see what she's up to with a vocal technique. Before we get to the video, if you want to learn anything about what we are talking about in this video, check out the link in the description below because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is accepting new students. I want to help you with your vocal technique. Let's get to Billie Eilish. We've got this lovely breathy, da 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 da. Very much a falsetto voice quality there. Low volume, you can see Billie's right close to the microphone. Da 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 da. It's not quite that like hooty falsetto of What Was I Made For, but we've still got quite a lot of tension going on in the tongue in order to create that sound. So beautiful, especially when we go, birds of a feather, we could stick together, baby. We feel like we're in a little bit more of a falsetto sound there, but I feel like we're getting more into a slightly breathier, thin vocal fold. I'll talk about the next break, like what the difference is between those, but let's just go back on that a little bit. So we've got this lots of different vocal qualities going on. This even better. We're really in a bit more of a thinner vocal fold position there. And what that's talking about is when we talk about thick and thin, we're talking about the vocal folds themselves. When we're singing louder, the vocal folds are thick. When we're singing quiet, the vocal folds are thin. But we can also make a loud sound with thin vocal folds, like for example in opera, and we can make a loud, like a quiet sound with thicker vocal folds. But this is definitely a bit thinner. We'll be together. You can hear that definite moan and that cry coming in there. Let's just go back on that. But can you hear that? If it's better together, we can stick together, I know. It's sort of like she's allowing a little bit of that air to come through, but we're no longer in a real sort of like birds of a feather, we can stick together. So birds of a feather, we can stick together. We've still got the core of the sound. And like at the beginning, she had quite a hooty kind of sound to her voice. And so that's really the main difference between the falsetto and thinner vocal folds with allowing the air through. And that's actually something that I do go into in the Vocal Academy. I have a lesson all about the head voice. So I want you to check out the link in the description below for that. this is her singing about her brother, but let me know if it's not, because this seems just like, almost seems like a bit of a love song between the two of them, and I just really love how well they work together, and just such a good song, and also the way their voices blend together as well. And like Phineas, we could do a whole video on his producing ability. So she's gone into it. We could be together and again, quite a lighter mix kind of sound as we're going higher up in the range. We're allowing the vocal folds, or Billie's allowing the vocal folds to thin a little bit more as we're going up there. But as we've gone into the second verse, let's just go back on that, because we're hearing a definite, like, more spoken on pitch quality. Begin, it's quite light. We're not getting that sort of like loud quality that we would expect from a chest voice. So cute. So we've got the I love you till the day that I die. It's in quite, look, when I say easy, I'm talking about, when we're talking about a trained singer, these parts of their voices are easier than other parts. We know that Billie has had a very long time singing already professionally, but she sang in choirs, you know, she's been singing for a really long time. So this is going to be easy for her in her part of her voice. And we know that she's very, very good at maneuvering around the different kind of sounds that she wants to make. She knows how to create them in her sound. So we've got a lot of cry, love you till the day that I die. And just that thinning of the vocal folds and kind of that feeling of that moan is what's really going to help us to create the sound. So we're hearing, I mean, I just like love the emotion that she puts into her singing. And she's gonna da da da. I really think that if anyone is singing the song, they're probably singing it way too loud. So I want you to bring the volume. I want you to bring the volume right down low. This is definitely not in a chest voice position. We need to take the volume right out of the sound, because otherwise, if we're going to use too much air, we're going to push the sound out of, I mean, like I'm doing it over the top, but you'd be really surprised what sometimes happens in the studio and how much air people use in these sounds. It tends to push the sound a little bit sharp. So we're definitely hearing there like a track in the background with all of her vocals in there. We know that she sings her own background vocals for these tracks. I really do think Billie Eilish and Phineas are just the most fantastic musicians, and I just really, really love what they do and the way that they produce their music. And, you know, I know a lot of people kind of go, oh, well, I'm not as big as Billie Eilish. And you also have to think about it like, they have this amazing support system, but when it came down to it, it was not, you know, there are a lot of people that have the talent for this stuff, but when you have someone who's a producer who's as good as her brother, you're kind of golden. And then a little bit is also a little bit of luck, because really when it comes down to it, a lot of music success comes down to luck. We want to make sure that we can't forget the luck portion of it. You can't do anything about that. So we've got this, she's going into this clear, like little bit more of a belt section, but it's, I said belt, but it's not belt, yeah. Love you till the day that I die. We're not getting that like brilliance in the sound that we would need if we were belting. I just think they're just so cute, aren't they? I love the song. So we've got, I mean, I'm being really useless here. So we've got this lovely, love you till the day that I die. She doesn't go into die. You don't hear that sort of like yell section coming. And this is what I'm meaning about the difference between sort of a little bit more of that thinner vocal folds. You could probably call that a lighter mixed voice, whichever way you want to call it. There's definite the thinning of the vocal folds. And she doesn't, you know, as I said, she doesn't go to that die, which is what we would expect if we were going into sort of like a little bit more of a yell belt section, which is an option if you want to. I just feel like maybe it's a little bit too thick. I really like the way that she's singing this. And you can really hear there's that, I love you, don't act so surprised. She's adding a little bit of that slack vocal fold in there in order to bring in, again, that feeling. When we add slack vocal folds, kind of makes us feel like we're, like things are a little bit like too much, or, you know, like you're telling someone a little bit of a personal secret.
I love you, LA. Thank you.
Oh, so we've got the, it's just so lovely. I felt like that kind of like ruined it in the background a little bit there. The guy on the keyboard got a little bit too excited there, but so fantastic to see that. But and especially that, I should just went a little bit frozen there, didn't I? Rather than going to that song. But we've got that. That's like a little bit of that lighter vocal fold, almost a falsetto. You probably can't really tell much of a difference, but we've got that lighter sound. Low breath flow is going to be the main thing about that. Oh, I cannot wait. Should we have a look at Billie Eilish for my Then and Now series, which is going to be coming up very soon. I'm so excited about it. Let me know down in the comments if I should have a look at one of Billie Eilish's songs for that series that I'm going to be bringing out. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button so we can hang out more often. I'd love to help you with your vocal technique. And if you're interested in learning anything about what we just talked about in there, talked about the falsetto, using the thinner vocal folds, getting into that cry, accessing the top part of the range, I have an entire course based on how to improve your head voice in the Vocal Academy. So that is what it is. Thinner vocal folds is the head voice. Check it out in the description below. Just remember that anyone can learn to sing. You just have to be given the tools, and that's what I'm here for. I want to make sure that you don't need me after your time training with me, and that's what I'd love to give you. You're amazing. Check out some more Billie Eilish up here and down here, and I'll see you around here next time. Happy singing. Bye.